Katie, 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 Katie!
Oh my God!
So now we know what the other things on your mind are.
Katie's not usually like that.
Your ability to move on still astounds me.
You must be joking. How can I ever move on when I get stuff like this dumped on me all the time? I mean, is it ever going to end?
That's my point. For Roger and me, never. Our daughter was taken away from us forever. We can't replace her with a burlesque act.
Trish. That's not fair.
Don't talk to me about fair. What do you think we're trying to do here? Get some justice.
Look. Arlo's in a tricky patch at the moment. Shay's just come out of one. She's painting again. She seems happy. It's just too much to ask.
That's not up to you to decide.
It bloody well is.
Come on, you
She was their mother. You want the man who killed her to walk free?
Of course I don't.
George, what are you doing about this letter?
I'm getting there.
You and Shay and Arlo need to write victim impact statements before the parole board meets. If you miss the deadline, he could get out early, George.
I'm writing mine. I'm trying to. But the kids...
Will want justice like us, so tell them.
Eat your heart out, Thelma and Louise.
God, I love that film. Can we please go to Mexico?
I don't know, do you think Big Mac will let us take his car that far?
Who cares? We'll be drinking margaritas by the sea, mamacita.
Hey, slow down. Not too much.
I'm gonna pick him up.
No. Dad will go ape who knows we picked up a hitchhiker.
So don't tell him. The worst he can do is steal $6,000 after giving Thelma a very, very good time. Hi. Where you headed?
A world.
Really? Why?
Spur of the moment mission.
Sounds good. Get in. I'm Thelma, and this here is Louise.
I'm Joe. It's nice to meet you.
There's too much that's been said, and there's too much on the table.
Katie, I know you're in there.
No, I'm not. I'm in a big hole that opened up in the floor and swallowed me up.
Please, come out. Never seen that side of you before.
You've just been a bit grumpy lately, and I thought that it might cheer you up.
Well, under normal circumstances, it would have. Believe me. Sorry for being grumpy. It's just, there's something that I need to talk to you about. And
Hey, are we still going to the boat club for dinner?
yeah, good point. Yeah, Shay's meeting us there, so we better get moving.
Mum, why is there glitter on your neck?
This is from a school project.
Thanks for the ride.
Our pleasure.
Guess I'll see you around again.
Can't really avoid it in this town.
Right then, I'll see you later.
The kind thing to do is to ask him if he wants to stay at our place.
Since when do you care about doing the kind thing?
Since, him.
We are not inviting a perfect stranger into our home.
He's an Aussie like you, practically family.
I don't think so, somehow.
Here's to getting your art buzz back.
Yeah. Would you like oil painting with pineapple lumps?
Sean says Brenda thinks it's a great idea for me to sell my work at the superstore.
We commend your entrepreneurial spirit, don't we, George?
Yes, of course.
So any chance of a small investment? Susie took me to the art supply store in Safford today. Ka-ching.
Anything inspiring?
You could say that?
Yeah, of course, Shay. Whatever you need.
Thanks, Dad.
Here you go.
Still nothing. Nothing.
When I'm
president, I'm going to get Weld a new flag and make everyone plant tulips.
That's woman stuff. We don't need more woman stuff.
Well, I think Fiona is going to make a great president.
You're from Stafford and you don't get to vote.
You know, I've always fancied myself as the president of something.
You nominating yourself?
Damn right.
I second you. The race is on.
Another rum and cola. Making a double and make it snappy.
Sorry, Mr. McNamara. I'm not allowed to serve intoxicated patrons.
Who are you calling a patron, you fetus? Give me another drink.
Nope.
Dad? Make the school do what I say.
Oh, God, give me your children.
He's right, though, Bill Jr. Time for 9 eyes, eh?
I'm a grown-up, Monty. I want another drink.
Hey, are you okay? That must have hurt.
I'm fine.
Sorry, Bill. We usually aim higher on the customer service front.
I thought her aim was spot on.
That's assault. Someone call Tom.
Oh, come on, Bill, is that necessary?
Who died and made you the moral majority?
Well, no one, but you overstepped the mark. You got a licking from a teenage girl. Why don't you just leave it alone?
I'll give you a licking.
Oh, that'll solve all our problems, won't it?
Well, you're all my problem, as George had said. Pint-sized little brat and a jabby little fist.
Oh, for God's sake, Bill, grow up. We're adults. We're supposed to protect our children, not throw them to the wolves.
You dare talk to me like I'm some half-baked kid.
Well, then don't act like
All
one.
right, stop it. All of you. Everyone get back in your boxes. Poppy, we need to talk. The rest of you, shoo.
I've been decking booze hounds in the outback since I was 8.
Yeah, but you're not in the outback anymore, Poppy. You're in Well.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
What's with the attitude?
It's okay. I kind of get it.
Yeah, well, Trace, I don't.
It's not about Bill Jr., is it? It's bigger picture.
Can't I go punch someone in the face without everyone making a federal case out of it?
Kind of not. Pops, okay? You're going to have to get along with people.
Well, maybe I have standards, and maybe the people that I've met in this town aren't living up to them. So sue me, okay? Or arrest me, or... whatever. I'm going to bed.
Hi.
Hey, I thought you were taking Billy home.
Yeah, I dropped him at Zach's instead. I wasn't going to sleep a wink without coming to tell you how sorry I am.
How sorry you are.
Yeah, it was my fault you were so wound up. I should never have watched 9.5 weeks again. I know that there's something going on with you, and now I've got you in trouble with Roger and Trish, and if I could go back and keep my shirt on, then
Katie, it's not you.
He could get out of jail after only 2 years.
Half a sentence. Bloody criminal. Unless we stop it.
No wonder you've been so upset. Why didn't you tell me?
Because it's been so good. And now here I am being dragged back into the same old nightmare.
But we're partners. If it happens to you, it happens to me.
You know, we really struggled to accept that Laura's life was only worth 4 years in jail in the first place, and now it might only be 2.
You must feel ripped off.
I feel ripped apart. You know, that's what he did. He tore my life. If I just held on to her a little longer, just a few more seconds, he would have driven past and she would not have been in front of him. Yeah, he handed us a life sentence that day.
Write it all down.
Again.
And the kids?
Well, I guess I'm going to have to ask them to do the same. I don't want to be angry. I want to be happy. But whenever I get close, happiness moves further away. Look at them. Don't they ever get sick of rolling in? Crashing down, day after week, after month, after year? It's exhausting. I mean, don't they ever want to stop? Be still?
You're talking about the waves?
Yes, Woody, I'm talking about the waves.
I don't think they have much of a choice, mate.
I'll see you later, eh?
2 years on, nothing for us has changed. My wife is still dead. My children still don't have a mother. No one will ever be able to sign a piece of paper saying our punishment is over, because it never will be. You think the anger will make you feel better, that it will feed you, but it doesn't. You feed it.
You are free, but you don't know the difference. I do not fight, it's one punching the air. But I don't want to fight you either. I just want the truth to make a difference.
2 years. How could they even be considering that?
It's the system. He's a 55-year-old man with no prior convictions and a model prisoner. That's how it works.
I feel sick.
I feel pissed off.
Yeah, that's why we have to have our say. Roger and Trish are, I am. We might actually be able to stop him getting out.
By dragging it all up again. God, I can't do it.
You have to. I mean, 2 years for our mum's life. Do you think that's fair?
What's fair got to do with it?
Very little. You have to do what you think's right, Shay. There's no pressure.
No, he was texting. He ran a red light and sped through a pedestrian crossing without braking. He never gave mum a chance, so why should we?
Writing some dumb report won't bring her back.
He has to pay. I'm so doing it.
Count me out.
I wish you'd been there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really know if you wanted me there.
Is it weird, me wanting your help to deal with my kids over something like this?
No, I told you. I'm in. Boots and all. There are probably just some things I don't really understand.
Like what?
Like how it feels to lose someone you love like that. Like if you can ever really get over it. The whole life sentence thing.
Aren't you all overlooking the obvious choice of president?
Oh, I couldn't possibly, Sean. Too many fingers, too many pies.
I don't mean you. I mean the man with the magic rubber stamp and the cords of red tape.
I had a pair of red cords once, back in the day. Flares.
I know the Stafford Constitution backwards. It actually makes more sense that way. Don't get me started on the bylaws.
Oh, we won't.
You nominating yourself, are you, Sean?
Precisely.
Seconded.
Mate.
Three-way race. Now it's getting interesting.
Hey, what's been happening?
Zach and Sean are now fighting Fiona for the presidency of World.
And you had a visitor?
I did? Who?
I wouldn't leave his name or say what he wanted.
He was hot.
Oh, thanks, Lindsay. 16 emails from Sean.
Yep. Now that he's in the race, he wants to share a few suggestions on how we cover the election.
He does know it's not a real election.
It's well, George. Our real is different.
Start planning your celebration. Get up, Brenda. Victory will soon be mine. Yes, of course the baby's more important.
Give a little man a little power.
Sorry?
Sean, the election? I think it's gone to his head.
Oh, yeah, right.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I just gotta go.
Thanks for that.
It's lovely.
I take requests, so whatever you want to hear. Only costs a smile.
I'm a bit short on those today, sorry.
Well, look who we have here.
Ladies?
You okay?
A bit better.
I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do to help.
I don't know. Maybe things are starting to look up.
Oh. Do you guys know each other?
Meet Joe, the only person who's ever hitchhiked to Weld and not kept going.
Nice to meet you, Joe. See you later.
So one night in Weld wasn't enough.
Where are you staying tonight?
At the bus stop, unless business picks up.
If he was going to murder someone, he would have done it by now.
Meaning?
Can't he stay at ours, please?
Sure, why not?
It's like we're never allowed to let it go.
Well, that's exactly how Shay feels, and I'm right there with her. Except I am trying to write a statement.
And?
Well, there's so much I want to say, but none of it's making it out of the pit of my stomach.
Well, maybe your local, highly skilled editor can help. Why don't you give me what you got?
It's pretty much the same as last time. We got a life sentence. Why shouldn't he? We have to live in this hell forever. Why shouldn't... Where is it? Oh, look, don't worry. Katie can tell me if it reads okay.
We're not going to let Katie read it.
Why not? It's not a newspaper story. I don't need an editor.
No, that's not what I mean. Life sentence, never-ending hell, George. There are some things you cannot say to your new girlfriend. Is that the clang of a penny dropping?
He handed us a life sentence that day.
I already did.
Did what?
Say those things to Katie.
George.
So help yourself to anything in the fridge, if you can find anything. And this is where you'll be sleeping.
Hey, Louise. Nice hospital corners.
Yeah, Louise, you can tidy up the bathroom when you're finished.
Take that, Thelma.
And we could have a pillow fight, or could crack open the duty-free.
Is that tequila?
We can make margaritas, mamacita. What else is in a margarita?
Limes, triple sec, ice.
We have none of the above.
Shots it is then. I'll get the egg cups.
We don't stretch to shot glasses.
I'm not really much of a drinker these days, so...
Then why did you buy it?
In case I needed to thank a couple of Kiwis for saving me from Bates Motel.
Oh, we're real angels, Thelma and me.
I can tell.
You know, the facts and figures back me up, but nothing I write down ends up saying what I want.
Which is?
That I had the most amazing mother in the world. If only she could stand up in front of the parole board and, stand up for herself. If they could hear her speak, or see what a real-life, amazing person she was. Just some road toll statistic.
I'm sorry you have to go through this again, Arlo.
It's breaking my heart, Trace. I mean, being a teenager is supposed to be fun.
Yeah, I had trouble at her age. But I had girlfriends. We could have fun from boy bashing.
Well, can we do something? I mean, I don't know, should I take her quad biking or zip lining? Or maybe we could join a father-daughter rugby team.
Is that a thing?
Well, we could start one. You know, my old man used to say, there is nothing a good contact sport can't fix.
I come with this, plus 2 ears and 2 shoulders to find out whatever the hell is the matter.
That's very sweet, but I'm fine.
I don't think that you are.
I'm happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you look really happy.
Because then something like this happens and reminds me that the reason I'm so happy is because George is here with me. And the reason George is here with me is because Laura died.
Katie.
I'm ridiculously happy because a woman died.
No, you can't say that. You can't think like that.
I know. Lying awake feeling guilty can't change it. But neither can writing these victim impact reports.
You don't think they should write them?
I'm watching George and Shay and Arlo turning themselves inside out, and I don't think that it's good for them going through it all again.
Fair enough.
I think it might be better if they just let it go. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think because I can't say anything. I don't have any right.
Finding your place in a ready-made family is tricky.
It is.
But not saying what you really think is tricky too.
All right, well, margaritas are a bust, but thanks to the neighbour's lemon tree, we can still do a bit of lick, sip and suck. So, first, you lick the salt, and then... Oh, God.
What, you haven't even sniffed the tequila yet?
Bad pie. Oh!
I told you D did not stand for delicious on the hygiene certificate.
Oh!
Is she okay?
For someone who ate a day-old meat pie that came from a questionable source in the first place. Suddenly this seems like a really bad idea.
Sure we can think of something else to do.
working?
Slide it up.
Well done.
Move it around. All night long. Drink it now.
Go fetch.
You need fetching?
No. I just need to talk to you.
Yeah, and I need to talk to you. Probably about the same thing, so maybe I should go first and we can nip this in the bud.
Okay.
You know, all the stuff I've been saying to you about living a life sentence and wishing I could go back, you know, I wasn't thinking, Katie. I'm so sorry. They were just words. I didn't mean to hurt you.
No, I won't lie. It does hurt a bit, but I get it.
Yeah. Maybe I just need to learn to keep some stuff to myself.
No. That's what I've been doing, and it's not a very good system.
All right, well, how do we get around this?
No, it's not going to be easy, but if we promise to say what's going on and how we're feeling, no matter what.
Even if we're scared it'll land the wrong way and maybe ruin everything.
If we trust each other, it won't.
I trust you with my life, Katie Bell.
I trust you with mine, George Turner.
It'll be fine. These parole board statements are like a big full stop. I can feel it, you know, once we send them off, we'll be free.
I reckon if the word looks okay, it is okay.
Yeah, spelling's for nerds anyway.
Try telling my brother that.
You just got the one? I have 4.
Oh, I do not know if I could handle 4.
Actually, they're kind of cool. If there's anyone that's hard to deal with, it's probably me.
I find that hard to believe.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, you can sing, you can cook, you do the dishes. What's not to like?
You like me?
So far, so good.
How about now?
Even better.
And now? I like you too, Louise.
My name's not actually Louise.
It's not?
Yeah, we were just kidding around. Yeah, I did not know that we would end up here. I'm glad we did.
So, not Louise. Who are you?
I'm an Aussie like you, actually.
Yeah, I didn't pick up an accent.
Maybe because I've been here a couple years. But I grew up in Sydney. My dad brought us here just after my mum died.
Oh, okay.
And my name is Shay Turner.
Shay!
And that is Susie McNamara. Be back in a minute.
Help me, I'm dying.
Oh, poor baby, what do you need?
To stop being a fake vegan. Meat is the devil. Oh, I said meat.
A bucket, some towels.
Yes, please, now.
That is one sick puppy. Joe?
You're up early?
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Working on your statement?
Working on my life.
Oh, goodness. That sounds serious.
It kind of is. Life can be short. We know that better than anyone, right, Dad?
Well, I don't know where you're heading with this, but yeah.
I'm gonna sort things out with Poppy. Today. Yeah, I have to. Because what if these end up being our last days and we're not even talking to each other?
These aren't your last days.
Yeah, well, no, hopefully not, but I'm gonna fix things anyways.
You're a good man, Arlo Turner.
So he just kissed and ran?
Yeah, when I was getting your bucket.
Yeah, which has holes in it, by the way.
I'm a really good kisser.
I'll take your word for it.
Do you think it's because I told him I wasn't really Louise?
The fact that he never guessed makes me wonder about his mental capacity.
Yeah, but he was smart and funny and sexy, and we were totally going there. Joe? What happened to you last night?
I had to go.
Go where?
Just somewhere else.
But I thought we were having fun.
Yeah, I just wasn't into it.
Really, it kind of didn't feel that way.
And I changed my mind.
What a guy.
I'm a prick.
Not gonna argue. I mean, this is bull. What did I actually do? We were good to you.
You didn't do anything, all right? You're perfect and I'm a piece of crap and you don't want to know.
Actually, I do.
I came here because I thought I could fix something. And I met you, thought I might actually end up enjoying myself along the way. But that can't happen because you're the last person in the world I could ever possibly be with.
What are you talking about?
I'm Joe Citino. Nick Citino was my dad.
Nick Citino?
The man who ran your mum down. I'm so sorry.
Why are you here?
It's a spur-of-the-moment thing. I bought a plane ticket. My dad's up for early release. I just wanted to talk to you guys.
Oh my God. Your mission was my family?
I just wanted to talk.
What was I? You bastard!
Hey, hey, hey.
Bastard!
Shay.
What, you want sympathy from us? Is that it?
Shay, don't.
Get lost, Ike! You are sick. Your family has done enough!
Hey, what's going on?
Meet Joe Citino, Dad. The son of Nick Citino. The man who killed Mum.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have come. I didn't know who you were, Shay. I swear. I really am sorry.
Do you want to tell me what happened?
Nothing.
It's just there was such a spark between you guys. I noticed it yesterday when he was busking.
Oh, God.
It's okay.
I didn't know who he was.
Did you sleep with him?
I was going to. We were messing around but then he found out who I was and bailed on me.
You've got nothing to be ashamed of. You did nothing wrong.
Well, what did he think would happen? He turns up out of the blue to do his father's bidding.
It's a pretty gutsy move.
But we've been through enough, Ike.
Yeah, look, I understand why you're so angry.
I'm not angry. I'm furious. You know, every time we try to move on, Laura, the van driver, now his son, it comes back to haunt us.
Te aroha ki te tangata, George. That's what you need.
What is it?
Goodwill to all men. It's a precious gift.
Me? Show goodwill to the man who took my wife away?
I'm just saying, from what I saw, you're not the only one who's going through a rough time.
Joe? I'll get these. And also, I forgot to pay for a tin of baked beans last time I was here.
You forgot?
Yeah, so I'll pay for them now.
Didn't think I'd see you again.
Why not?
Because oinky little jillaroos who go around punching people should go back to where they belong.
I know he's your dad, Lindsay, but he was asking for it. I was there.
I'm sorry, is there some annoying fly buzzing around me?
Leave him alone.
Or what? You'll punch me too? Animal. Insect.
Poppy? I know that you don't want to talk to me or have anything to do with me, but I am really, truly sorry for what I did. Yeah, if I could go back and do things differently, I would.
Well, you can't. So go away and leave me alone.
No, I hate that you're not my friend anymore.
So now Arlo's stuck between the queen of mean and the girl of his dreams, and it's making it sucky for everyone.
The old girlfriend sandwich, eh?
Mum, I'm hungry.
Yeah, we should go home for dinner. Just a second. Hi. You must be hungry.
Should have nicked a can opener as well.
I paid for those beans, so technically you didn't nick them.
You did? Why?
You do not want to mess with wild law enforcement. Anything could happen.
Everything already has.
Shay told me about you and her. I'm a friend of the Turners.
I just want to get out of this town.
Not much chance of that at this time.
Another night under the stars, then.
No, it's too cold. Why don't you stay at my place tonight? I'll cook you some dinner and we can talk. Here you go.
Hey, it's me.
Katie?
You know how you said you trusted me?
Yeah?
I need you to come over to my place with the kids.
No, why?
I'll explain when you get here. Just come.
Okay.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but you wouldn't have come if I told you he was here.
Screw this, I'm not staying.
No, just give it a moment.
Sorry?
Your dad and I made a pact to be honest with each other and say what we're feeling.
That's your business.
I didn't come here to cause you guys any more hurt. I didn't grow up in a nice place like this. Big family, not a lot of money, and we ate a lot of beans. My mum and dad, they were always working, so I was left with my little brothers, and it pissed me off. So I started getting into a bit of trouble at school. I ended up really losing the plot.
Are we really going to listen to this sob story?
Just let him talk, Shay.
I started hanging around with the wrong bunch of guys, you know. Was just getting wasted all the time. And one day I got it wrong. Vodka, pills. Not on purpose, I just wanted to be wasted so I didn't have to feel anything. And
It's okay, Joe.
my little brother found me. He thought I was dead. So he freaked out and he called my dad. And that was the day.
Mum died.
Dad was racing home. He was texting Mum to get there and he didn't see the red light. He didn't see your Mum. I know you probably won't believe me. My dad's a good person. He worked hard every day. He loves his kids. He never would have hurt a fly. guilt, it rips him apart. Every day, it will forever. But it's not his fault. It's mine. I'm sorry.
Shame you're not the one in jail then, isn't it?
Shay.
No, she's right. For my mum and my brothers, it is. I wish I was the one inside. They don't need me. They need him. I just wanted you to know that my dad is a good man. And he made a big mistake because of his shitty son. So, please, don't hate him. Hate me.
That is not a problem.
Thanks for telling us your story, Joe. We're gonna go.
No one chooses tragedy. It comes whether you like it or not. Just like the waves. Fate makes fools, often angry ones, of us all. But that doesn't mean that we can't be masters of our own destiny. And on very rare occasions, masters of someone else's. Goodwill, as a wise man once said, is a precious gift.
I was thinking about the waves.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, I reckon if they could, they would stop. You all right?
Yeah. I think I am.
For the parole board, they can throw away the key as far as I'm concerned.
Look, that's how you feel?
It is. Where's yours, Arlo?
I deleted it.
What?
Yeah, at about 4 o'clock this morning. I figured Joe's family is being torn apart too.
What happened to Justice?
I don't know, I met the guy. I mean, he is just as much a victim of random events as the rest of us.
Oh, you can't really think that.
Now let him think what he wants.
Oh, so you're not writing yours either now, is that it? What, because Katie told you not to?
Katie had nothing to do with
She
it.
took Joe in. Behind our backs.
He's not a criminal. He's just messed up. Would it be the worst thing just to try forgiveness?
Would it?
There. Wouldn't make any difference now anyway. Because as it turns out, who cares?
Of course I care. I don't want to ruin anyone else's life. And if Mum were here, I don't think she would want that either.
Well, she's not here, is she? So we'll never know.
You know what, Dad? Maybe if you recommend it, Nick will actually get out.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's the right thing to do, Shay. If someone could magic Mum back into our lives, isn't that what you would want?
Hi, Turners.
Hi, Katie. We'll see you, Dad.
Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure if you would be talking to me. I'm sorry if I crossed a line. When it came down to it, Joe's just a broken boy, and I couldn't help but think if it was Billy
Or Arlo, yeah. It's okay, Katie, you're right.
This saying everything you feel thing, harder than it sounds.
We'll get better at it.
It's true our lives were changed forever by the actions of Nick Citino that day. Our family's been to hell and back, but so has his. And while forgetting Laura will never be an option, forgiving a man for his moment of distraction in a crisis is. And so even though anger is easier and quicker,
I choose forgiveness. Almost there.
I'm proud of you.
I couldn't have done it without you.
And how are you?
Fine, thanks.
I'm sorry about last night. If it upset you, that was never my intention. You know that, right?
Then what exactly was your intention, Katie?
I just thought...
That you'd take Joe into your home? After everything I told you, when you knew perfectly well what would happen once Dad heard his sob story?
No, it wasn't like that.
And now no one's writing their victim impact statements. So Nick Citino will soon be a free man. Happy?
How could that make me happy?
Maybe because you're the one who wants to make sure Dad forgives and forgets.
Shay, you've got it all wrong.
Have I? I feel like Dad can fill the space in his bed. He can get himself another wife. But I will never have another mother. That is a great big gaping hole for the rest of my life. Do you get that?
anger keeps you bound up in chains, but forgiveness offers freedom, which is what I want for me and my kids. And therefore, it's what I want for Nick Citino, too.
Trish will never speak to me again, but I've cracked my report.
Live and let live.
Yeah.
Good for you, Dad.
Well done.
I feel like this huge weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Coffee?
Sorry, work calls. See ya.
See, I told you you should come around.